foodies, good morning. And look who we have here today. Hi,
Hi,
Mr.
Jen.
Vedal.
Hi.
Hello.
See you.
Thank you for inviting me again over. And
You're
foodies,
welcome anytime.
Mr. Vidal invite us today at his house to show us all the gardening.
Hi.
Remember, he show us all the reaping. So, Mr. Vidal, we are ready to see all those lovely prep you made in the garden.
Let's do this. Come on.
So,
Well,
what we
you know what is this?
fine time?
Fine
Oh
time.
my goodness, I love to smell this. This is for the
Fine
pudding,
time.
right?
Yeah, fine time.
Oh, wait a minute. It didn't break.
Bre-
I love this. Foodies, you all know this in the backyard we always had. This have a white flower state, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this is for the pudding that make it have that wonderful taste. And foodies, don't forget Mr. Vidal, the pudding man. So let us see what you
Yeah,
have
come
all
on.
prep in here. The house looks
Well,
so beautiful.
thank you, Jenny. Well, you see, I do over the yard.
Yes.
Every year I do something new.
Right. This
And
is
this
beautiful.
well,
This was the white flowers you
you
had?
remember this last year,
Yes.
the whole tree, and underneath I just put the white.
White.
Yeah. And here
Whoa.
is white. Everything is
Oh,
white.
this here is white again.
This year everything is white. Sadvik. Sadvik means white pure.
Oh, you see that, foodies? I love this guy so much. So what we have on this side now?
Now we have here roses.
Okay.
All different colors of roses. But we can see the roses when they flower.
Yes, I promise to come back when
Right.
everything is in bloom. So we're going to see exactly this layout.
This year is peonies,
Okay.
right? And we have more white there, more Sadvik.
Right.
Come on.
So
And
come on.
don't forget my beautiful Japanese maple here.
Oh, you know, Mr. Vidal, I thought this was red ganja.
You look like red. And we
Okay.
have here, well, you know my wee pepper.
Yes, I had picked a lot of riri pepper, I think, from here and there
Yeah,
last
so
year.
these are the plants for the pot.
Oh, so foodies who now joining in, this is Mr. Vidal. He invited me here last year and he does a lot of gardening and all of that. So invite me back this year to see the preparation he made because everyone said he had such a great green thumb. So these were the barrels that he did for that Guyanese riri pepper and these are the seedlings. You know, Mr. Vidal, long time my grandmother, you know, we did rice and cane land. And my grandmother used to say, I'm going to throw nursery,
Yeah.
which was
Well, I have nursery here.
So, you know,
Look, I have nursery here.
so foodies, what nursery is really?
Nursery, I have nursery here.
Is a nursery, meaning
Yeah.
all the baby plants. So what you have in the nursery?
I have baigan, I have okra, I have bodi, I have karayla,
Karayla.
and I have bud pepper.
Bud pepper, you all know bird pepper or that chili.
The real bud pepper this time is the one from Taiwan.
Oh, so that's the little green one or the red one?
The little one like this.
Oh, so you all know that little one, that thing's spicy, will hit you and ring your ears with spices.
And here now, Jen,
You
with
had,
the spinach. We had the spinach here.
Yes, the Jamaican spinach.
Yeah.
Which also, my dear foodies, you know, a Devi Bhaji or Chorai Bhaji. Right. That is the Jamaican callaloo. So this whole thing here is going to be spread.
And we're going to have some of the big red hot Congo pepper. I had nursery there.
Last year you had the habanero peppers.
But this year I put in the
Congo pepper.
Congo pepper.
You didn't get a chance to get the scorpion pepper. Can you get that?
I planted one year and I couldn't use it.
Oh, it's extremely hot. It's the
too
hottest
hot,
pepper in the world. In the heat, that and the Moruga scorpion and Moruga something, my dear foodies, if you know about spices, those are the two hottest pepper that they have in the world. So Mr. Vidal is afraid of that.
Yeah. And here we're going to have the sweet cherry tomato. You remember the one?
What is this?
That is the flowers.
Oh, it's a flowers. Okay, these are the little ones. Or tulips.
Tulip, I think.
Okay, tulips. This
we're
one?
going to have the red cherry tomato you picked
grape.
from last year.
Oh, like the grape one that you will just put into your salad that you will just eat raw. So, Mr. Vidal, this is to hold it up straight.
Yeah, go through that and then I will tie it on. And
right.
It will,
so everything will stay there and spring up. Because
I might take it up a little higher.
Oh, yes, because I know they vine and they grow very tall.
And don't forget, Mr. Vidal, official this year, he run the irrigation system.
Oh, this is the water.
Yeah, so we're not going to be
colored bulbs.
We're not going to be holding hose anymore. And
look at that, this Mr. Vidal. I love you. Give me a hug again. Oh my goodness!
And we have a system here.
Yeah.
We have the automatic system right here. See?
So your water and everything is connected. And where did you get all this stuff from?
I bought it.
From?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. So there.
Amazon.
So foodies, you could also look at the link. I will get it from Mr. Vidal, the items, and I will leave the link above for you. So if you decide to go to Amazon to do your own, you could always get in there and do it just as Mr. Vidal did. So let's go in the back and see the jamra and all those things you have there.
Let's
go to the back.
So Jen, this here is the machan for the Karaila, the Karaili.
Karaili or Karaila or even
Yeah.
Bodhi and
No,
those,
but I'm going to show you the body in the
the
back.
Bodhi
there.
one in the back. So my
Yeah.
dear foodies, this is called a machan.
Yeah, a machan.
And what is a jamra?
Oh, Jamra, let me explain that
So
to
let
you.
me do the machan first. So foodies, you see what a machan is. A machan is where he built up, put it up high, so all those vine vegetables and
Yeah,
stuff,
well,
easy, you could pick them. They'd be
easy,
hanging,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So what is
Machan,
a
like, you know,
machan?
they used to have wares machan. They do the
Yeah,
wares
my
in, where they used to wash the wares
the
outside.
bartan
Put
stand.
the bartan in the machan. Remember what I used to
So
say?
where's the bartan stand?
That same in the machan. It's a high,
Oh,
something high like this with
yeah.
galvanized sheet.
My grandfather, we always had old car because I have an uncle who had the car, and he used to take the bonnet of the car, the front,
Right, right,
flip
right,
it
right.
over, put a hole so it was like this, and
Right.
we had that as a western. So that
Yeah,
is a
to call it the
machan.
western, the
What
machan.
you doing with all
No,
these
you
dry
see this?
twigs?
No, I'm going to throw this out, but this is what you call jamra.
Oh, this is the jamra, and
Yeah,
that is the macha.
yeah.
How you call that again?
That's the machan.
Machan.
Now, long ago, people used to cut this in the yard when they had bush and they
Yeah.
keep it. They call it jamra. So when time for planting, they make the machan and they put it on top.
Yes, I remember my grandmother. She have the body. She will take
Right.
it. Look at this foodies
Yeah.
and stick it there so the body will
Body
run
grows
and
up,
it
yeah.
will vine. And this is called
Yeah. Jamra, the
a
jamra.
jamra. So this is the jamra that
Yeah.
you make it with a little broken stick, and that's the machan. And what are you going to drop at the top? It will just go.
No, the Karela will grow all over that.
Come, let's take a look at that, Mr. Vidal. You just taking me back home
The
after my
Karaili will grow all
childhood.
over this and I will just have to
Just
clip them
cut,
off.
cut, cut.
Yeah.
And what you have over here now? What you
Now,
doing?
this grow back from last year.
I remember you give me this to make the
Right.
pudding.
And all this here grow back from last year, but I take them out and I cut them and I replant them.
So this is celery and this is the onions.
Scythe, yeah.
Scythe. The scythe, the onion buds here. And you had tomato here too last year.
Yeah, well, I put in the tomato in front this
So
year.
all the
because-
tomato going to the front.
Yeah.
Mr. Vidal, I am so impressed of all this stuff that you do. Now, what is this? Cinnamon leaf?
Jenny,
Yes?
you remember this?
Oh my goodness, foodies! Look, the cookie here, broom. And you know, when you go by Mother Corn Hawks, you know Mother Corn
Yeah,
Hawks
yeah.
and things are good, she will take this and you know,
Beat you
jar
and
you
jar
and
you.
beat you. And then there was another one, the Muslim people, hold that, Mr.
Yeah.
Vidal.
They to take.
They will jar you like that, but
Yeah.
it touched the ground. I don't want it to touch it. He will jar it, then he will measure. I don't know how
Right,
much he
right.
measure in like
It
this.
will grow, it will grow.
And they say, grow, oh my goodness, yeah, maldew.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now,
The next thing again now,
foodies, let me know. Leave me a comment in the bottom. How many of you remember those days and that type of thing? It really is eyes. Like you have eyes, you're Najar, you're Malju,
Yeah, yeah.
you're Badai. Let me know how many of you remember those days. Mr. Vidal, you remember those
yeah,
things?
and it's good for one more thing.
I know. Let me show them.
The mother used to say, the sukunya lady coming, all go quick and turn over the broom.
Put the broom to stand up.
Yeah.
Draw the white line in the road.
Yeah.
And they said, Marajin can't pass. So
Yeah,
Marajin
the
is a...
sukunya lady.
She's a rub off the white. Let me know how many of you remember those days. We were kids and I didn't know those. I thought those things were folk
But
tales.
you know how my mother used to call this? The jaru.
Jaru.
Yeah.
To Jari.
No, jaru is a broom.
Jaru is broom in
Yeah, that's
Hindi.
the Hindi word for broom.
Okay,
Coquille
Jaru.
broom. Jaru.
And I have my coquille broom at home too, you know. And we also use that to cobweb. Foodies, leave me a comment in the bottom. How many of you still use that coquille broom to do your cobwebbing around Christmas time and whatever occasion you have in your house? Lord, we have to clean the house. And we all had a wooden house, you know, the board house.
Yeah, yeah,
so it
yeah.
had like the groove and pin.
Yeah,
and the
that's-
coquille broom was
Make
really
up the same
good.
way like this, but wood. See
Yes, to clean up that. Mr. Vidal, you bringing back so much memories
Yeah.
from way
that?
back
and,
then.
And here, well, you see, I have my pot and my.
Oh
my
boy, we're
stove
going to
here.
make a big bubble up. Look
Yeah.
at thing here, we're going to
I for the
chunky.
pachowni and the curry goat and thing and the,
Right, so the chunky,
that,
when he
yeah.
chunky, you know what chunky is? Buje the masala,
Buje
meaning
the
the
masala.
oil with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
onion, pepper, garlic,
So
and
come.
all of those fine stuff.
That-
Nice outdoor cooking here in the summertime with Mr. Vidal. So, Mr. Vidal, I remember you had Karaili and all that hanging up here. What you doing on this side now?
Well, this year I plan to do bodi.
oh, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Oh, so the body is going to run in this.
run on, up to this height.
Right.
And then it's going to come over. But I'm extending it. I'm taking it all the way there.
All the way up. And
Yeah.
that's tomato. Oh,
yeah,
that's
I'm
from
not going
last
to
year.
do the tomato this year.
And what about Baigan, Balanjan,
All that going
Melon
to, yeah, all that going in buckets on the side there.
Oh, so you're going to put them.
yeah, bygone.
Oh,
Okra.
and that is the little sink we're going to come and do some nice cooking and all
We-
of that
we
over
wash
there.
We bartan
dishes,
and,
the
we don't wash
bartan.
the bartan there.
Bartan, my dear foodies, is the dishes.
Come, Jenny.
So, okay, I'm coming with you, Mr.
Well,
Vidal.
yesterday my daughter tell me to throw the grill. She's going to buy a new one.
Okay, no problem. So
And
let's see.
you know what kind of grill it is? One of those iron grill, you know, the charcoal, how they call it, something. I had to get 2 people to pick it up.
Oh, it's heavy. Oh, the old one you had here. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
the one you had here.
She buying a
Oh, so
new
you
one.
throw it out.
So, okay.
So this here we're going to roast the balanjan.
Yeah.
You could roast stuff. So this
Yeah,
is like a makeshift
fireside,
one.
you know. That's my fireside.
That's a fire. So what this is just like a car rim. Long time this is what we used to do. Sometimes the welding shop used to cut it for you. But this is to improvise to make a nice little barbecue and all of that.
Yeah.
Tomato plant that
We
you
used to
have.
wait until my mother done strain the rice
Yes.
and mix the mar with sugar and drink it.
I used to eat rice and butter, and
Yeah.
I used to eat rice and milk. You remember?
Condensed milk.
Condensed milk. We had cows,
Yeah.
so we used to put sugar and rice. And
Okay.
what about dahi?
Um,
You know dahi?
yes, I did make that here. You know, I could make it. You know, I did make it here.
You
If
see?
you want, I go make for you. Let me know when.
Okay, he will make for me. Do you remember my great nanny? You know, the great grandparent. They came from India. You know what they used to eat, Mr. Vidal? Bat, mar, bhaji, and dahi
And
with a little drop of ghee on top.
my father used to eat that.
Foodies, any of you know out there, leave me a comment, know about that dish.
My father used to eat that, and I used to watch him mixing it too. And when he
Yes, because mar, you know what mar is? Leave me a comment below if you know what mar is. Mar, my grandmother also used to save the mar water. We had animals too. And granny used to
right.
mix it with more
Ollie
water.
cake and Ollie cake.
Right, and feed it to the
Yeah.
cows to drink and the goat to drink. Yes.
Even the dan when they
Dan!
when they clean the rice, they carry it in the mill, they
There you
save
go,
the dan
foodies.
and they have to mix it with
That
the
is
molasses.
that hucks from the rice is
Right.
called dan, and my grandmother used to feed the duck and fowl that mixed with corn.
Don't forget your rice.
Oh yeah, Mr. Vidal have a bag of lagoon rice for me, so we don't want to forget that.
Yeah.
And Mr. Vidal, also I wanted to let the my foodies viewers out there know, you know, Mr. Vidal does pudding. So if ever you all need pudding and you're here in this area or anywhere you are, you could Uber it yourself. He will do delivery, or you could just call him and order. The number is right there. Lovely pudding. And you know who remember and who don't know his your father or your grandfather.
My grandfather used to charhawi hog.
Lord, you know what charhawi mean now? That's another word
Kali
there.
thing now, you know the
Kali.
Kali thing.
So
yeah,
tell
they
them what
used to-
charhawi
Yeah,
is.
they used to, my grandfather came from India, so they used to charhawi hog is a sacrifice, like the Kali thing. But now people do the fall cock, they don't do hog and things.
Right.
because
So the word charhawi means offer.
to offer, to make an
Yes.
offer. You could charhawi coconut, you could charhawi flowers, you could, you know, food, anything you could charhawi.
Right.
It's a offering.
And Mr. Vidal, I love that tomato plant.
Oh yes, this is organic tomato. The Hindustani name is ganja.
Is that a marijuana plant?
Yeah, marijuana. Come one here.
So foodies, you know that this is legal now in the US. How much plants are you allowed to have?
5 you could plant.
You could have
5.
you could have 5 of these tomato plants,
Yeah.
which is a marijuana
I
plant.
just plant 5 here.
You plant 5. What do you do with it? Or you just plant it for fun?
I plant it and I like to smell it. I don't smoke it, but I give it away. People take it. They
I
come
better
and
take
it.
one home in a pot and I'll have my tomato plant growing in my house. What do you think
I
about
have
it?
right now, you know, I have collie in the garage, you know.
No, I didn't have to say anything. I guess he invited me and he just had everything just waiting there for me. Mr. Vidal, I love your gardening. I love what you do. Beautiful place here. And I like that we could bring back all those cultural things, the cultural name. We're not losing our culture and our
Exactly,
tradition and
yeah.
all of that. So I want to thank you very much for inviting me. Let's continue and see
Yeah.
what else he has to show us.
Right.
My goodness, what is this, Mr. Vidal?
Oh, this is from the tomato plant, the organic tomato plant in the back there.
Foodies,
Yeah.
this is from the tomato plant there, the maturity of that tomato plant. So this is what it looked like?
Yeah.
So this is marijuana, some of them are ganja.
Yeah.
You know, so this is, so you're allowed to have this because it's legal now up to a certain amount here in the state of New York.
Yeah.
So
And what they do,
what they do now with
they
this?
take this, they mash it up, or they grind it in a grinder and they roll a bone.
Roll a bone, okay.
Roll up.
That's how they go. So this is a pod, not the leaf.
Yeah, this is the pod, yeah. This is what the
Oh,
ganja plant give you.
You know, first time I'm seeing this thing, you know, close up and touching it. I touched his tree last year, but it didn't have anything yet on it. It wasn't mature
Squeeze
yet.
up on and smell it.
Smell it?
Yeah, smell it now.
Oh my goodness, very earthy. It smells nice and a hint of mint. Maybe you
Yeah,
can
right?
dry
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Maybe you can make tea and drink it.
Yes, I did. Mr. Vidal went on my vacation to Jamaica. They made the tea and gave us to drink. I'd sample it
Yeah.
and also brownies.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do a brownie with this
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
for the summer. So this is
It's okay to
awesome.
make the tea and drink.
Yeah,
It's good.
but it's still a bit green. It have to
No,
dry.
no, it's dry. It's properly
Oh,
dry.
so this is dry. So we could smoke a joint then.
Yeah. We go roll a bone. They call it roll a bone.
Okay, so we're going to roll a bone after the video. So foodies, so these are not only Trinidad culture, this is known in Jamaica, all throughout the islands, but Jamaica is really big on this,
Yeah.
with that ganja leaf.
They are the manufacturer.
There you go. So
ganja.
this is what Mr. Vidal have. I'm just sharing it with you. You could do it now. I'm not encouraging you, as I say, it's a narcotic or it's illegal drug or whatever, but it is legalized here in the U.S.
And it's used for medical purposes.
Yes,
So,
asthma. If you have asthma, you could drink the tea.
A lot of medical
Properties, values that
research
have
they
that you
found
could
on it,
use,
yeah.
but more in tea.
Yeah.
You draw it.
They
I
make
say
cookies with it.
draw
They're
the
selling
tea.
the cookies now.
Yeah, they're selling the cookies too. Draw the tea meaning to steep your tea and you drink that. I think it helps.
It has oil right now in this.
Yeah. So, but they also oil it, and it's good for cancer. So we are not doctors, we are not nutritionists, but if you Google, you will see and do some research.
Hold it.
You will see.
Press hard on it. Hold it, and you will feel the oil. The whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing.
Press hard. You feel the oil?
Oh
The
yes.
stickiness?
And it's smelling higher.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's sticky. Look,
Yeah, you
look
feel
at
the
that.
oil, yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is very interesting. I like the minty scent of it.
Yeah. Nice.
Put it on my.
Nice smell.
I'll put it on.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Vida, let's put that over. Let's
and-
see what else we have.
In the Farah
Oh
shop,
my
you see
goodness!
this?
Foodies, look what Mr. Vida
Under the
have here.
counter, we had one in the shop.
Every count, yes, in the shop, in
Every
the
shop.
rum shop, or even the regular. We had the Solo, the soda, the Juicy,
Yeah.
and Dixie,
Yeah.
or
Red spot.
RC,
Red spot.
Red Spot. Leave me a
7
comment.
Up,
7 Up.
Pepsi.
Leave me a comment. How many of you remember those
Let me
sweet
put it
drink?
back up.
It's soda. We used to say sweet drink long time, and you just pop it here. It used to fall inside a bucket that we a paint pan or something at the shop, and we used to drink our sweet drink or soda. Mr. Vidal, you remember Club Soda and Angostura Bitters?
Yes, yes.
What
yes.
that used to do?
Boost win.
Boss gas.
Boss gas.
So I did a video for you all asking that question. A lot of you didn't know. Yes, it's for the digestive system, and also it's a burst gas.
The Madras guys and them used to come in the shop and say, give me a soda water.
Soda
and
water.
Put 2 drops of Vedal.
Yes, that's right.
That's how they used to say.
Yeah, and 1 shot, maybe 2 shots, and they drink it down. Just like the Eno. You all know Eno, antacic acid. So it did the same effect too. So Jenny's walk here with Mr. Vidal. Oh my goodness, Mr. Vidal, do you have a canoe?
No, this is a dabbler.
Foodies, let me know how many of you in childhood get this in your whip in your butt. This is called a dabbler.
Yeah.
And this was for the big pot. This is what you turn chananalu.
Right, this one you
pumpkin.
use for that purpose and also to beat the roti.
Beat the roti, so
Pick up the
you
roti and
shovel
turn
the
it around.
roti, flip it around,
Yeah.
and look what we have here. This is the tawa
Yeah.
or baking stone.
Yeah.
That is what you make the roti in.
Tawa.
All the roti, all different
And
types of roti.
This one is for parasad.
Also, you have them separate. So the parasad one ain't touching anything else. That is only for
No meat,
parasad.
no meat,
No
no
meat. Because prayers time, look at thing. I see you have anchar here
Like
in
kuchila, yeah.
kuchila in mustard
And-
oil.
Katai.
Where's katai?
Katai is dry mango achar.
Look, I didn't even know Qatar was an Indian word.
Yeah. They
So
cut the mango and they dry it. And then they make it into an achar.
right, so you slice it, she says salt it.
Yeah, and salt it and dry it out in
I
a
remember,
galvanized sheet.
leave me a comment, how many of you remember going and stealing that slightly salted,
Katai.
half dry, and we say eat it out. Grandma used to be mad with us because she have to make it to preserve it. And this is what you're going to be eating with your dal and rice and bhaji.
Exactly, bhaji.
And any vegetable dish, and you're going to have some of this anchar and kuchila with it, lime sauce, everything Mr. Vidal have
I
in
have
here.
everything here. I have pickled mangoes from India, you know.
Oh!
Smell it.
Oh wow!
Like real
Breathe like a
Trinidad
dragon
stuff.
now. That thing clear my whole nostril.
See?
So foodies, lovely things here. Let me know. Leave me a comment. How many of you remember all these words? Remember all of these condiments? And leave me a comment. Just leave me a comment here with Mr. Vidal.
I was looking for my poya and I can't find it. I don't know where I put it.
The next time we go do the poya, don't worry. So Mr. Vidal, I have a little gift here for you from Jenny's Walk. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
And you're going to use that to take care of your garden. That is compliments Jenny's work.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're
Thank
so welcome, Mr. Vidal. And you like my pretty dress today?
Oh, yes, I like your capra.
Magangri?
No, capra. Capra is closed. I
Oh,
like your
Capra is
clothes.
closed, but so when it's long is a gangri, right?
Yeah, yeah, when it's long. Gangri.
So I dress up all pretty because he invited me over today and I want to look real
I
Indian
like
for
your,
him.
I like your gangri. Very beautiful. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr.
And,
Mr. Vidal.
and you know what? I have a gift here for you.
Oh
A
my
next gift.
goodness! Another one!
Another one.
Thank you so much. So do you know, foodies, this is going to go on my kitchen counter or on my table.
Right, and you go put dinner mint and pork chop and thing in. Pull it.
Foodies, I'm going to
pull
put
it
some
to-
sweetie.
Sweetie, yeah. Pull it.
You know, sweetie and sweet drink.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to put some sweetie inside of this, meaning for foodies who don't know it's candies. You know, some like mint candies, some cough drops. You know what? I'm going to fill this up with Trini sweets.
Yeah.
Yes, with
Dinner
this-
mint and cough drop.
And ginger, remember gingers?
Yeah.
The ginger.
Ginger, sweetie, they
Yes.
had that. And
Toffee.
the only sweetie a lot of people don't know about is the paradise plum.
Oh, I love you. Want
3%.
get them out red.
No, it's 3 sugar sweetie. It's small in size, and you get 3 for 1 cent.
Well, what wasn't the red one?
Now I saw one.
Sours and then tomato ball.
Yeah.
We used to love that going to school, my dear foodies. It red up your whole mouth, your tongue. You look like a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So those are the beautiful days that we enjoy back home. So
Yeah.
those were beautiful days that we had. And also when we had the sugar cane, you had the milk bob. There's so many different variety
All
of
day,
cane,
yeah, all
the
different
milk
type of
bob.
cane.
And my granny used to take the cane tap, as you would say,
Yeah.
and they used to scrape their tongue. And they used to use, we never had toothbrush.
No.
The old
That one,
we
that
had
one, we had that one.
That one. That was the guava or the
They had
black
mosquito
sage?
bush, and
Mosquito
they had
bush.
guava, and they had one a soap bush. 3.
Oh, they used to use
Yeah,
that.
one just to give you a soapy kind of thing.
You know,
in the
I
mouth.
never use it, but I remember my granny them that they never used toothpaste and toothbrush.
Yeah,
She
we-
used to use that, and then
we-
she used to crack it too, and
Yeah,
she used to
we use it, but no more I to tell we rub it with the coal from the fire.
the ashes, right? That
ashes.
shines anything. And today, charcoal is a big thing. You get it in soap, you get it in a lot of beauty products. A charcoal also is used in the hospital, like when, you know, amputation and all of that. They have that charcoal that they will put on the wound that will help heal. So look at how those things come back, Mr. Vidal.
And you know what they're also doing with it? I didn't know that they're using charcoal in sewer system to get it clean. Clean water comes back out clean.
Oh, that's the wood. When it's burned, you will get the coal that is charcoal, and when it burn off even more is the ashes.
Ashes, yeah.
So foodies, we learned a lot today from Mr. Vidal. Mr. Vidal, I want to thank you so much for inviting me back here, and you already put in another invitation for me to come by. When the plants start to
Yeah.
blossom and flowers, we'll take a look and see how the growth goes. So, Mr. Vidal, thank you so much for my lovely gift. Thank you for sharing with my foodies everything, for bringing us into your home. Thanks a million.
You're welcome,
Thanks
and
a
thank
million.
you for your gift.
Anytime, Mr. Vidal.